Everyone is familiar with the 24 hours, 60 minutes, and 60-second system that we use to measure the time in a day, but there have been some interesting variations to this system. First was French Revolutionary Time. After the French Revolution, the French decided to reform measurement. All over the country, and all of Europe, measures were extremely variable. One town over could have completely different measures. This created difficulty in trading and the opening for fraud, which hindered the economy. That is why France decided to define a unit of length based on the circumference of the Earth, derive all other units from that measure, and have larger units go up by factors of 10. This was the start of the metric system. The meter was 1/10,000,000th of the distance from the North Pole to the equator. The liter was the volume of a decimeter by a decimeter by a decimeter cube, and the kilogram was the weight of a liter of water at 4 Celsius. With this metric craze, there was a brief period of time, a year or two, where France attempted to make a metric time system. To follow the decimal nature of the metric system, this time system divided the day into 10 hours, 100 minutes, and 100 seconds. Each hour was about 2.5 times the length of our current hour. Each minute was about 1.5 times our current minutes, and each second was a little under the length of our current seconds. After a couple of years, the French stopped using this system because of the confusion it caused, and allowed the old system to be used again. This created confusion in itself because some people didn't want to switch back. A more modern attempt at metric or decimal time was Internet time. The invention of Swatch, a Swiss watchmaking company, Internet time is composed of dot beats. Yes, dot beats, with a dot. One dot beat is equal to 1/1000th of a day, or 86.4 seconds. The time is read as a 3-digit number with an @ symbol in front of it. A problem with this system is that you only have a minute-like unit of time. There are no hours or seconds. You would have to make up a beat and a dot dot beat to get these units. Also, internet time is the same around the globe. There are no time zones. This means that on one side of the planet, at 300 means the morning, and on the other, at 300 means evening. Internet time is synced up to match UTC +1. Yes, instead of following Universal Standard Time, Internet time follows 1 hour ahead of Universal Standard Time. This makes more sense when you remember that Swatch is a Swiss company and UTC +1 is the time zone of Switzerland, but it is still another layer of annoying complexity. Another weird idea for timekeeping is base 12 time. This is a system that would be used in a society that counted in base 12 rather than base 10. In my video on base systems, I explained how a base 12 system would be a lot better than the base 10 system we have today. Anyway, a base 12 time system would be like French Revolutionary time, except there would be 12 and 144 subdivisions rather than 10 and 100 subdivisions. To make close approximations to our current units, there would be a 12-hour day, a 144-minute hour, and a 144-second minute. These could be represented as a 1-digit base 12 number, a 2-digit base 12 number, and another 2-digit base 12 number. The benefits of this system are really just the benefits of base 12, the easy fractions that are created. In this system, each hour is 2 of our current hours long, each minute is 5/6 of our current minutes long, and each second is 1/3 of our current seconds long. Then there are some joke units of time. One is the microcentury, or 1/1,000,000th of a century. This unit of time is about 53 minutes long. This unit came into being as a joke. It was said that a lecture should never last more than a microcentury. There is also its companion, the nanocentury, 1/1,000,000th of a century, or a little over 3 seconds. This unit came into being when IBM said, never let the user wait more than a few nanocenturies for a response. As you can see, this unit is used in computing. Next is the New York second. the shortest possible unit of time in the universe. This unit is defined as the length of time between a traffic light turning green and the car behind you honking in New York City. This is obviously a jab at the busyness of people in New York. After that is the Microsoft Minute. This is defined as the amount of minutes a computer tells you it will take to complete a task. This unit of measure is very fluid because computers have terrible estimations of how long something will take. Then we have light distances, the opposite of light times. The unit light year is the distance light travels in 1 year. There are also light minutes and seconds that are the distances that light travels in those times. As follows, a light mile would be the amount of time it takes light to travel 1 mile, or 5.36 microseconds. We also have the fortnight and microfortnight, units from the FFF system, lasting 2 weeks and 1/1 millionth of 2 weeks. The FFF system is a joke system of measurement that uses furlongs for distance, firkins for mass, and fortnights for time. I would assume they also use Fahrenheit for temperature. Another unit of time is the Martian second, minute, hour, and day. A Martian day, called a sol, is 24 hours, 39 minutes, and 35 seconds long. To keep time on Mars, our 24-hour day system is stretched out a little to match the sol. As a result, you get units of time that are 1.027 times longer than they are on Earth. Martian seconds are 1.027 Earth seconds long. Martian minutes are 61.649 Earth seconds long. And Martian hours are 3,699 Earth seconds long. Applying Earth units of time to space goes further when we get the galactic year. 1 galactic year is the length of time it takes for the Sun to orbit the center of the galaxy once, about 225 million years. The Sun is 20 galactic years old. If we interpolated this unit, a galactic second would be 7 years. Even the oldest person on Earth is only 16 galactic seconds old. Humanity is nearly 8 galactic hours old. The dinosaurs went extinct 3.5 galactic months ago, and life only came around 16 galactic years ago. In conclusion, there is no conclusion. You just came here for some interesting and/or funny units of time, and that's what you got.